advice I would give
to somebody that's pitching
your own business idea.
Number one.
Hi, it's Dave Meltzer here on the set of 2 Minute Drill, and I'm so blessed to have such dear friends to join me on this show. These extraordinary judges giving the best advice, not only on how to pitch, but on how to build a business, scale a business, make more money, help more people, and have more fun.
One of the most important things to anybody pitching a business idea is to tell a story. Presentations are boring. Stories are engaging. You have a story. Where did you come across this problem? Why did you decide to solve it? How are you solving it? So when you're pitching, tell a story and engage people in the story. Don't just give a presentation reading slides.
If you're pitching a business idea, you have to define the problem. If I don't even know you're solving a problem, your solution doesn't mean anything to me. So make sure you let me know where I'm bleeding, what the issue is, what it's costing me, and let me then search for a solution that you probably have.
Make sure that you practice before you pitch.
Make sure that you have everything planned out accordingly.
provide something that's based off of real metrics and not just your opinion. You might think something's great, but we all might not. So let's make sure before you try to tell somebody else that something's great, that you find out from other people if they think it's great too.
Be authentic, talk about your problems, talk about your growth, where you're excelling, and ask for help.
It's all about being transparent and being who you are. And you cannot hide passion. So as long as you're passionate, that's most important.
Yeah, so I think if you're going to present a business, you want to define the problem in solvable terms. And yes, you want to do storytelling. And as you go through storytelling, it's important to be able to gain leverage by disrupting the pattern of what society may think on what you're trying to cure. And then once you gain leverage, then you can disrupt the pattern because you're coming in with an alternative or an empowerment alternative strategy. So I think that's the best way to do it: voice cadence, storytelling, and define the problem in solvable terms.
Tell me who you are and what you're doing, but also tell me, who is this for? What impact do you want to have? What are the details that are really going to make me excited about supporting your product?
Yeah, so my piece of advice when you're pitching somebody is to always have a point, always be able to answer questions, and make sure that when you do have a pitch, you properly give the business model.
Make sure that your pitch is crafted around a central story that connects us to your big vision and your why. Make sure that you're well rehearsed, and remember, 2 minutes, time goes by fast. Use every second possible, but don't go over.
All right, so here's the thing. If you're pitching, number one, where's the product? Hold it. You're doing a commercial. Any chance you get to pitch means you're talking to people who could invest, who could buy your product. Don't blow it. One of our guys had a beer product, and he's like, it's in the fridge way back in the kitchen. Dude, it's right here. Drink the product. Touch the product. Second thing, it's a Zoom box. You're on television. We see everything there. We see what you're wearing, your attitude, your energy. And it's funny, the judges looked at all of the contestants before they started talking, and we formed opinions. So don't miss that. And the third one, who are you talking to? Please don't be reading. Please don't look off camera. I'm looking right at you. I know there's one set of ears who's hearing everything that I'm talking about. I can inspire you. I can move and motivate you, but only if I'm talking to you. I'm Forbes Riley, and that's my 2 cents.
Big piece of advice that I'd give anybody that's pitching is sexy stories sell. You cannot lose track of that. We had contestants today that had millions of dollars of sales. They were in Champ Sports, Athlete's Foot. There were a couple other big box stores, retail stores that their products were already in, but they didn't deliver that in the actual pitch. That's what sells. Proof of concept is what every investor wants to hear and understand.
So the number one advice I would give to somebody pitching, especially if you're doing it via Zoom or over the internet, you've got to come with the energy. You've got to show your passion. You've got to show your confidence, because people are going to buy that first. It's going to engage them, and they're going to listen to the exceptional product that you have.
I guess the one piece of advice, I see a lot of pitches through a Zoom or some kind of video call. I really think that a good camera and a good audio is going to take you above a lot of other pitches when you can't hear them as well. I think that is something a lot of people take for granted because, you know, our Macs or whatever PCs are so good now that you think you can just turn on and just start pitching. I still think having good audio and good video quality is going to be very important to get across what you're doing. And it looks like you take everything very seriously. And I know things are not that expensive anymore to do these kind of video things. I think that is my number one pet peeve in pitches, and ones I'd like to, tell other people about.
Ask them what they would do in your position, and they'll give you some great feedback and may even offer some resources to help you grow.
And for me, it comes down to the data, right? Like, It needs to be a real business plan that's been thought out, truly what it's going to take to be able to achieve your goals. And if that's there, along with the passion, you got it.
Introduce yourself, come with enthusiasm, be as creative as you can within your pitch, and also just give a strong background on what your business is and give us just the nitty-gritty details that we all need. So definitely come prepared and just be as creative and be yourself and authentic within your business.
Hey, if you enjoyed 2 Minute Drill as much as I did with my friends, then watch more episodes right here.